Hello everyone, my name is DeadlySlob with TGN. Today I'm bringing you guys another Warlock leveling video. Last video we hit level 55, so if you haven't already seen that, please go to the annotation on the screen, view it, watch it, and if this is your first video that you've ever seen of mine, make sure you go back to the first Warlock leveling video 1 through 10. It's a hit. It will explain everything that you need to know about what we're trying to achieve here. June 10th, we will be picking our winner for the 60-day game time card. Make sure to go to my Facebook page found below and leave a comment to be entered to win. This works for EU and US realms, so don't worry about that. Alright guys, so let's get started. Last video we were doing a bunch of dungeons. We were actually in Swamp of Sorrows doing the Stoneyard quest, and we are back there again, just finishing them up. As you guys can tell, we are Demonology, and I will be doing a mixture between Affliction and Demonology today in this particular video. Now my rotation for Demonology is very simple. I do my Hand of Gul'dan, I'll put my dots up, and if they're not already dead, I'll probably Shadow Bolt or Searing Pain. Because I don't have Incinerate just yet, I can't really use my proc, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time I didn't really know how effective it was until I actually got it at level 64. Now you're probably wondering, why am I not using Soulfire right now? It was actually an ability that I got during a dungeon that I didn't even know that I got until Outlands, late in Outlands actually, in Zangarmarsh when I decided to try Destruction. And the power of Soulfire is just so amazing that I cannot believe that I didn't use it beforehand. It hits very, very hard, and you know what, if I ever had Soulburn up, I could always do an instant Soulfire, but at this particular time I didn't even use it. So it's a little thing that I probably will get you know, people saying, you know, why aren't you using your Soulfire or your instant cast Soulfire? There was an example of what the Incinerate proc looks like. I don't understand why they give that to you so early on and you can't even use the proc. It does increase your damage by 10% with all spells. However, you know, it's kind of, you know, weird that you don't actually get it. But anyways, we're Rain of Firing. I have no idea why I'm doing that. I have this weird thing where I love just the Rain of Fire mobs whenever I'm either talking on live stream or just focusing on something else. I don't really know why I do it. We're leveling. The rotation doesn't have to be completely solid. But you guys, if you haven't already noticed, we actually are in the Blasted Lands right now. And there we go, ding, level 56. Now the whole part of this project is actually for 100% user interactive. Now you're probably wondering, how does that work? Because I haven't really went in depth on how that actually works and how you can actually participate. Every single morning at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing my live stream. During my live stream, I'll present the viewers certain sets of questions when need be, like going to a new zone, spec choices, if I should do a dungeon. The only thing that I don't really do is Battlegrounds, and we've already tried that and it's failed epically just because of, you know, where I'm at now. Brutal Glad is everywhere, and I don't really want to waste my time grinding Honor just to be able to compete. We just killed a mob in Blackrock. This is probably going to be the only footage of Blackrock that we're going to see because the group disbanded shortly after we killed Panzer. Nothing important really dropped. I just like to share that with you guys just because it was a cool little thing that happened to me. But like I was saying, how you can participate is basically tuning into the live stream and using my website wowdeadly.com. Every single time I'll ask for your guys' opinions, I'll make a new poll on my website, and you guys go there. I'll be about 15 minutes, we'll check on the results, and then we'll move on. In the future, I'm going to be planning on doing spec choices. Now I've tried every single spec. I've tried Demonology, I've tried Affliction, and I've tried Destruction, and I like them all. Destruction right now currently being my favorite. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to be planning on voting on everything at the end game as well. Now the Blasted Lance is a very cool rare system that I'll explain. You just seen that blue item that I picked up. Yeah, it's a Flawless Draenei Sphere, and what that does is you'll turn that into a quest mob, like this old Draenei looking thing, and he'll basically give you a BOE. That is a random BOE. It can be literally anything, but they're very epic looking. Every single BOE that I've gotten from that particular dude has been actually outstanding looking, and on the live stream you would have seen them all. But we actually killed 3 rares. 2 of them dropped blue spheres, and 1 of them dropped a green thing. I don't know what it's called. It was green, but it actually just gives you a green item. However, there's a cool little mechanic that they actually implemented into the Blasted Lands that's actually unique to that particular zone. So whenever you're traveling through the Blasted Lands and you find a rare spawn, you actually have a chance of getting the sphere or the green item. And those can both be sold in the auction house. As you can see, there's 2 items that I got right there. One of them is the BOE Epic Shield that I got in Searing Gorge. The other one is a nice one-handed axe that I actually got from turning in the sphere. So it's very, very cool. What is also added in Cataclysm is quests around the Black Portal. There we go, level 57. Now these quests require you to look at, Alliance battle plans, or if you're the Alliance, Horde battle plans, as well as defending the portal, killing Infernos and Fel Pups and different demons around it. Basically allowing you to keep the portal open and running. Now the lore inside the Black Portal has not changed. So the plan is actually still to kill Illidan, and I don't like that. I think maybe in the next patch, or not next patch, the next expansion or 2, they really need to update the Outlands content. Thrall is still in Outlands, Garrosh is still in Outlands. It just doesn't really make sense with the stuff that's going on now, and I think we should actually, level 60 to 70 players should actually still be included in the Cataclysm events. What's actually going on in the Grand to help Azeroth prepare for the Cataclysm? Because whenever Thrall actually gave Garrosh the position of War Chief, he left to go to Nagrand, to the Throne of Elements. Maybe there should be a quest line like that. Maybe you should actually help Thrall do some stuff in Nagrand. Maybe you should be doing things like that. If you haven't already noticed, we're getting back on track here. We are actually Affliction right now, so I'm just testing it out. I found Affliction at this particular level was insanely overpowered, and I also missed explaining another Draenei Sphere that we actually got, and we turned that in for a nice BOE one-handed sword. Running into all these rare elites is why I'm actually explaining the system. So here we go, we're killing another rare. He's not an elite, so he drops the green gem, which you turn that in for just a normal regular BOE green. Not as fun, not as rewarding. However, it's still there, but the quest does not give you experience. That's the only thing. So the mobs give you enough experience enough as it is, but it would have been actually cool if it gave them maybe 1,000 extra experience for actually going out of your way and turning in those quest items. But a very cool mechanic nonetheless. Congratulations! No, I'm just kidding. You guys made it to the secret message of the day. As we are killing mobs like crazy, we actually went on the live stream and said, let's pull almost anything that we can see with this Affliction rotation cast sequence. But the secret question of the day is actually, what is your thoughts on the hero class? Would you like to see another one in the Emerald Dream expansion coming out soon in 2013 or whatever? And do you have any ideas for one? So leave that in the comment section below. What do you guys think of it? As well as clicking that like button. If you're taking the time to write that comment, you like this video, so make sure you hit that like button. If this video ever exceeds 2,000 likes, I'll throw in an additional game time card, and I'll be doing this up until the next couple weeks, because I feel like giving stuff away. So if we ever get a very popular video, I'll actually release more stuff for you guys to win. And that's just a little incentive to remind you that if you actually enjoy watching my videos, clicking that like button does so much for me. It lets me know that you enjoy it, and it also makes these videos a lot more popular. So there we go. There's your secret question. Make sure you go down. You can pause it right now, write it up, click that like button, and if you're even feeling prestigious, you can add it to your favorites. But we're moving on. We're out of the Blasted Lands. We hit level 58, and it's time to do Hellfire. Now, my feelings for Hellfire are pretty, hit and miss. It's got some pretty fun quests, but it's also really bland. I've done this, I think I've counted maybe 6 or 7 times before. It's just a grind, really. But doing dungeons this time around has actually sped up the process to the point where I'm hitting level 62 well before the second Horde questing area, which is outstanding. Usually you finish the zone 62.5 when you come here at level 58. I actually ended up leaving the zone at 62.5, not even halfway through. So it's a tremendous difference. I'm leveling just a little bit faster though, keep that in mind. When I'm doing dungeons, I only hit level 60 like maybe a few hours before Percunis did, and I'm rocking more BOAs at this point than Percunis ever had. He only had one set of BOAs up until level 68. Then he dropped it, so then we're rocking, you know, just standard EXP the entire way. But, you know, just outside Thramal right now, these guys, they're just there to piss you off. They're just there. You have to kill them. There's no quests for them or anything like that. They're just, I don't understand. They're really annoying. However, we actually end up getting the level 59 ding in this particular point. And if you're looking and watching this in HD full screen, you can tell that, you know, there's a server restart actually going to be happening very soon. It provided a really epic quest turn in for the live stream, but that was actually not frapsed. But there we go. Interesting. Level 59 already. We're moving through this pretty quickly using the Hand of Gul'dan, my favorite move. It does so much damage. It makes Demonology worthwhile. Very great for AoE situations, doing Hand of Gul'dan, Fellstorm, and Rain of Fire. I'll be using that a bunch of instances that you'll be watching very shortly here. Before this video wraps up, I would like to say that I'm going to try to release these videos every 3 to 4 days. I want to keep them spread out and apart so that it allows me to spend my editing time actually leveling Mephisto or doing Battlegrounds and Dungeons on my Hunter, and exploring different games like League of Legends and Minecraft, which are 2 series that I'm planning on starting very soon. As well as bringing back the Let's Learn How to PvP, but we're not going to be doing learning, I'm just going to be showing. I've been consistently getting over 20 killing blows this so far this week, so I'll definitely bring some of that footage for you guys, some BM ownage. Literally destroying people in a couple seconds. That's all it takes. 200k burst damage in like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. It's just absolutely incredible to watch. So you can actually watch that on live stream in the morning if you don't want to wait. But if you are actually waiting for me to release that Let's Learn How to PvP, I'm going to actually restart it. I'm going to go through what I've actually learned since my last episode, which has been a lot. And we might actually start a show here on TGN World of Warcraft called Let's Learn How to PvP. Maybe we'll get some more guys in here that are learning their class, and we can do it that way. So there we go. We just hit level 60 outside Thramal, killing these orcs. We have the Inferno down. Man, what a ride. What a crazy episode. Guys, I'll see you guys next one in 3 to 4 days. Make sure that you go to my Facebook, like it, leave a comment to enter to win the 60-day game time card. It's going to be over, so you guys don't have too much time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. My name is DeadlySlob with TGN, and I'll see you guys 60 to 65.